So I'm back. So as you can see by the title of this video, I'm gonna be showing you everything that's in my makeup box, and it's literally a box. It is legitimately a box. Like I don't even know what's in there. I haven't gone through it. I went through it maybe once in the past, let's see, 2 years. And it was a couple days ago. So now I'm gonna go through it again and kind of just show you. So I'm going to start off with foundation. So I have the Maybelline Fit Me New York foundation here. I have it in shade, let's see, shade 102 Fair Porcelain. No. And then I have the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. I'll show you that right there. And it is for the airbrush finish. It's Classic Ivory, which is the same shade that Jeffree Star used in one of his videos, which was amazing. I was like, I have that one. It's airbrush finish. It's only supposed to last 12 months. Oops. I've had it for nearly like 2 to 3 years. No, 12 months, so a year. I've had it for like, yeah, 2 to 3 years. And this one, this Fit Me Matte Poreless is it doesn't seem to have a little jar on it. It probably had a jar on the package. And given that this one is good for a year, I'm pretty sure this one's good for a year as well. And I've had it again for like 2 to 3 years. So those are my foundations. That's the start. Got some makeup wipes in here, so funny. Okay, next I have this contour stick, or not contour stick, corrector stick. It's color correcting for correcting dark circles for light skin tones. It doesn't work. It's from e.l.f. and this works, but it works for like summer when I have a tan, because it's a tad darker. Then I have a pretty fair complexion, as you can see by my hand as well, and by my neck. I'm very fair, kind of like Jeffree Star. I hate to be referencing him so many times because I know that he probably will never watch this or watch my channel. But I love Jeffree Star so much. He has been an icon. Same with Brad Mondo, Manny MUA, the Tati. Like, I watch them all. And so anyways, so this corrector stick I got like a year ago, and it doesn't expire or anything, I don't think. I mean, it might have said it on the packaging, but honestly, I threw that packaging away a long time ago. I was like, done. Packaging gone. Because I have a box here that I can literally put stuff in. Okay, so next I have the Hard Candy Highlight and Contour Face Stick Duo. Contour, highlight, obviously. And then it's for light to fair skin. The contour part is it's a little gray undertone, and I'll tell you why. It like when I put it on my skin, it looks fairly, if you can see that, it looks fairly brown or fairly dark, enough to be a contour for fair skin. However, when I put it on, it had such a gray undertone that it made my face just look muddy. And then this highlighter stick has got a gold hue to it, and I love it. And this is the end I use all the time. As you can see, it's kind of worn down and used. But yeah, I use that all the time. And then I have another corrector stick. This one is for correcting the red in my skin, because I have a fair amount, as you can probably see on the camera, I have a fair amount of red in my cheeks and on my nose and in my forehead, and some pinkness down on my chin. Now, looking in the monitor, it just, or into the camera, it just, on the screen, it just doesn't look like I have red, but I do. Oh, I do. And this actually works. It actually helps. I mix it in I put it on the back of my hand with my foundation, and I just mix it in like that. And then I take my beauty blender and I just go ham I go all over. Works great. Okay, so this I have the L'Oreal Infallible in shade 115, also known as blush. It is a little darker than blush, so it's a little darker shade of blush. And this is actually one of my go-tos because it has that plumping effect, that like tingling sensation. I love it on a good lip gloss. There has got to be a plumping effect to make my lips, because I don't like to overline my lips due to the fact that my skin is very sensitive and it causes acne very, very easily. So what I do is I try to use this on the very edge when I don't obviously have like a sore like that, or that's actually from a pimple, unfortunately, that when it burst or popped or whatever, it took some of my lip skin with it, so it's attached to my bottom lip. So anyways, I put this lovely little Infallible, as you can tell by the label being worn off. It is very worn off and very, very much used. I absolutely love it. And then in another video, I'll try like different makeup products and whatnot, you know, see how they fare with my skin tone and skin type. And then I have another one here. This is the Avon. I love Avon. Avon is amazing. Like I said, I have all sorts of brands. I have all sorts of, you know, things in this box. I haven't gone through it in a couple days and I don't even remember what's in it. But anyways, this is Avon. It's a lip gloss and it's Glazewear Sparkle. And it's in the color Glimmering Bronze. I love a good bronze, especially if I'm wearing a golden eye. A darker bronze can highlight the eye and actually, at least for me, I'm saying opinions that I have seen and experienced and stuff like that. For me, I usually wear it with a gold eye or a darker bronze, or a little bit of a lighter bronze eye, so that it brings out my eye color, which is dark brown. Because not many eyeshadows I have found do bring out my eye color. It's very hard, especially because I'm just getting into the makeup. I've been doing my makeup since I was 12, but you know, I didn't really do the whole foundation thing. I just wore eyeshadow with primer and then on top of that mascara. I didn't wear any eyeliner, and I wore a little lip balm or lip gloss on my lips, and that was it. That was my makeup go-to because it was easy, it was fast. I could do it before school, you know, after I left the house, of course, because my parents would never, ever, ever, ever let me out of the house that young with makeup on, ever. So anyways, and then next I have eyeshadow palette. It's the Maybelline The City Mini palette. It's called Chill Brunch Neutrals. I absolutely love it because it's one of the few palettes that can actually help my eye color. And this I've had for many, many years. This is good for 24 months. This I've had for so long. I use it all the time. I dip in to this green silver color and this golden color. This is the golden color I wear with that bronze lip. And then I also mix it in with this darker brown lip, or darker brown eye. And then after that, I have this Physicians Formula Nude Wear Blush. It's in this color Rose. It's glowing nude blush. By Physicians Formula. It doesn't have a jar on it, so I don't know when it expires, but it's in this cute little packaging, and it just flips open like, well, I didn't know that was in there. Okay, I've had it for I don't even know how long, and I didn't even know it had a mirror. Well, all right then. And it just flips open like that on the top, and then it has, of course, as we saw before, the back panel. I actually legitimately just found out that there was a back panel to this. No joke. I thought I was going to break it if I tried to open this bottom portion. I didn't even know it had a brush with it. Like, literally, as you can see, the brush is still in its shiny packaging, and the mirror is like smudge free and is legitimately not used. But I do use this. I usually use it with like a blush brush or an eyeshadow brush of some sort. So, and I dip into all four because that way, at least mostly I dip in actually to this peachy orange color over here and then into this nude pink over here. Sometimes I'll dip into that if I want a little bit of a lighter blush or if I want something that's not as boom in your face. And then, oh, this is my go-to. I swear by it. It's e.l.f. Dehydration. It's the daily hydration moisturizer. I use it because I get dry patches here, and on my chin. So I use it for that, and then I use it all over because it's not oil-based or anything like that. And I only use a small minimal amount, so it's not like it'll break out my skin and acne. And it's also made for sensitive skin because it's lightweight. At least it works for me. I don't know if it works for anyone else, but it works for me. My diehard true go-to, type of moisturizer. I use this, as you can see by how squeezed it is. I use this every day, every single day. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, this I have not used in a while, but I used to use it all the time. This is the Maybelline Roller Color. It's a loose powder eyeshadow in the, oh, that's small print. It's in the color Skate Till Midnight, and it's blue, and it just rolls on with the little ball on the end. It's very, very bright, and I mean like, oh my god, look at her eyes type bright. Like, you will notice it right away. Okay, so next, oh, concealer. I have CoverGirl's Vitalist Healthy Concealer, and it doesn't say a shade, but it's in fair. It's for fair skin. It lasts for 12 months. I've had this for 24, and I love it. As you can see by how used it is, I love it, and use it all the time. Okay, so then I have this Maybelline New York Dramatic Eye Look Expert Wear eyeshadow in the color Mocha Motion, mainly for brown eyes. Oh, mainly for brown eyes. And it tells me in the pans what shade is for what. So like the white shade here is for the brow bone. This is for the lid. This is for the crease, and this is for the outer corner. So at least it helps me, especially being that I'm just getting into the whole makeup realm. And then I have my setting spray. It's an e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. Shake it like that, and it literally, it's the best thing ever. It's in the color clear. It says so on the bottom. I use this stuff even when I'm not wearing makeup because it just hydrates my skin and makes sure that everything is nice and correct, and everything is nice and in the where I want it to be. The other things I have in here, oh, this is my primer. I should have tried this first, or started with this anyway. This is my e.l.f. primer. I don't really use it too much because it's very oily, and it just makes my foundation like grab on to my big pores or my dry spots, and it doesn't work for me because it makes me look cakey, and I'm looking for a primer. So comment if you know a good primer that I could use. It's also in the color clear, according to the sticker. But no, I use this all the time. I used to use this all the time before I had really bad acne, and now that I have a clearer face, I've stopped using it. It used to blur my pores and used to fill in some pores and stuff like that, and then cling to my dry spots and my pretty much everything that was wrong with my skin, it clung to. So I'm like, yep, nope. I was like, goodbye. So, and the other thing I have in here is this e.l.f. palette. It's the Illuminating palette. And as you can see, I have dipped into this one quite a bit. I love the big mirror that it comes with. I didn't want to blind you. But yeah, I love this palette. This is my go-to for on the go, or if I need a touch up or something like that. It is my go-to. I usually keep it in my purse. But because I switched purses, I didn't have room for it, unfortunately. So now I just have my lip pumping lip gloss in there. I have my mascara, my favorite mascara, which is the where is it? Which is the pink version of the Mega Plush. It's the maximum volume. I believe it's called like stiletto or something like that. And it's the pink version of this, basically. It's by Maybelline, but this is one of the mascaras I have in my box, is the Mega Plush Volume Express, and it is in the color black, blackest black, I'm sorry. And I've had this for so many years. This is my ride or die, my true blue. I started only wearing stiletto a couple years ago, and that was because, or whatever it's called. And it's only because this one started clumping my lashes and started having fallout under my eye, and my concealer would get so ruined. And I'm like, and the thing is, I don't have a spoolie to fix it with. And if I would go in with more concealer, it would defeat the purpose of the concealer because I'd already have the powder over it. I bake. I love baking. And what I bake with is my true blue ride or die hard candy translucent loose powder in sheer envy. I absolutely love this powder. And it's basically, you take Laura Mercier and MAC Cosmetics and they had a baby. It is awesome. It doesn't leave flashback. I love that it doesn't leave flashback. At least it doesn't for me the way I do it. I bake with it, and then what I do is when I'm wiping it away, is I try to wipe it down onto my cheeks and onto my chin and my upper lip, and then up onto my nose as well. Because that way I can really press it in and make sure that everything is set. And then I use whatever's left on the brush, just like Jeffree Star or, Manny MUA would do, where they just press it into their skin with whatever's left. Now, this powder is good for 12 months. I've had this for like 4 years. This was one of my first ever makeup things that I ever received or got or bought or whatever. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And this is the same jar. No joke. I use this so often, but yet I don't at the same time. Like, I use a minimal amount of it and it lasts you years. Years and years and years. I know it's not good usually to wear makeup, that's expired or anything like that. I know that's not healthy or unsafe, but when you can't afford it, kind of got to do with, work with what you got. Okay, next thing I have in here is this little tiny palette. This is one I usually keep for on the go. This is in the shade Night Sky. It's Maybelline New York. It's their Expert Wear eyeshadow again. It's got a shimmer finish to it, and I absolutely love it. It's completely sparkly, and I love anything sparkly. I love a good sparkle on my eye. And then my eye primer. It is the Ultimate Eye Primer by the brand Flower. Before I got this, I had never heard of them. It has 4.4 ounces in it. This is one of the other first products that I ever received makeup wise, and I absolutely love it. It is oil free, and it basically resists creasing like immensely. It's like creasing. No, you're not coming onto this eyelid today. So it is awesome. And I have tried wearing this for like a whole day. And I mean, working out, going to work, dealing with my children, stuff like that. And I wear it and it does not budge. It just stays right where you put it. And it is awesome. But the thing is, it stays where you put it, but at the same time, it's easily spreadable, like on your eyelid. Like when you dab it down onto your eyelid off of your brush, when you spread it and buff it out, it stays wherever you buff it. It is awesome. I will tell you that much right now. I love this. It is my true ride or die. I got it at Walgreens. So it's not, it's all of my makeup is drugstore. All of my makeup is absolutely drugstore. There's maybe a few things like the Maybelline or, Elf that's not really drugstore, or anything like that. But, you know, Elf is actually drugstore. Anyways, I have this Avon. My grandma shopped for me with all the Avon I have. Any Avon I have is from my grandma. She loves me. This is an eyeshadow palette, and as you can see, I dipped into it quite a bit. I absolutely love the white shade that's in there. It is absolutely a great shade for your entire lid, for especially if you want to do a halo eye or a cut crease. It is very, very, very good for that. This is the True Color palette. It says Sequins and Shine Squad, or Shine Quad. So it basically has a shimmer finish, and it's a little on the glittery side, but it's at the same time matte. I don't know how that's possible, because a shimmer finish and a matte finish are two completely different things. And I'm not even kidding you, it has both. I'm like, dang. But this, if I'm at home and I'm going somewhere like to, say, a Christmas party or an Easter event or my birthday party or something like that, with my family, and I want a more dramatic look, this is the one I would go to. Otherwise, I just dip into my true ride or die. I'm very basic about that sort of stuff. I'm not someone who's like, oh yeah, I've got, Revlon and Gucci and all that. I don't have any of that. I have Walmart and, St. Vinny's, and that's about it. No, True Tea though is St. Vinny's is my true go-to store for any clothes or movies or kids toys or kids clothes or any kind of stuff like that. It is amazing. And the other thing is that Walmart is good too, especially if you're short term or you need ideas for some project you're doing. Walmart is great for that. And that's where, and for makeup or nails, I usually get them at Walmart or Walgreens. Those are my two go-tos for those things. So anyways, moving on. So I have these three eyeshadows, these three individual eyeshadows. This one's Jane Ising in the color Funky Valentine, and I said Funky. Funky. Just saying so I don't get demonetized by YouTube. And then this one, it just has a flower on the cap, if you can see that. And it is very loose in the pan, like it like rattles, and I'm kind of scared. It's up by the it says Catch My Eyeshadow in the shade Skylight. I don't know if that's the brand Catch My Eyeshadow or if that's just part of the eyeshadow name. I really don't know. And then another Jane one, Ising in the shade Grapevine. I love this one, especially if I'm going to say a school event for my sister and brother, or if I'm just, sitting at home and I want to do something fun and different and, for my everyday type thing. So anyways, I have this. Now this is like my holy Bible. This is like, okay, this is by Profusion. This is my true, I go to this anytime I need costume makeup or anything like that. I have the original protector on it. And as you can see from the some of the pans have been dipped into really well. Like the black is literally I hit pan. And like some of the greens and the bronze is almost gone. Like I have not found this palette anywhere. It's supposed to be good for 24 months. I've had this thing for like 10 years. I love it. I absolutely love it. Basically, there's ingredients on the back here for it. basically it's for each individual eyeshadow, obviously. Um, it says, warning, discontinue use if signs of irritation or rash occurs. If swollen, consult a physician immediately. No, really? Anyways, I haven't had any of those issues with this palette. I love this palette, especially because there's 100 colors in here and it's like a painter's palette. It's got every single color, every shade, well, almost every shade, and it's got 100 colors in here. And I'm telling you right now, if I lost this or it broke or it got destroyed, I would die. True tea, I would die. I would seriously die. Okay, so moving on from eyeshadows onto mascaras. Again, I already showed you one of my mascaras, which is the Mega Plush by Maybelline. I also have the Katy Cat Eye in Royal Blue. There's that. It's by CoverGirl. Katy Perry's mashup with CoverGirl. Or collaboration, sorry, not mashup. Mashup is music. Collaboration with CoverGirl. I love this one for when I want a subtle pop of color on my eye and just don't have any eyeshadow on or anything like that. And I just want a pop color and I have a bare lip. And then I just pop this on and I'm like, ta-da! So, okay. So then the other ones I have are this one. This is the Color Workshop mascara. It is in very black. And it creates a very, I mean, like gothic almost, kind of look on the eye. And then this one is also by Color Workshop, and it's called Large Lashes. That is the name of this one. It's also in very black, but this one, your eyelashes look like they're 2 feet long. Like, it's ridiculous. And then the other one from Color Workshop is this mascara gel. This is the lash gel. Now, if I just want a quick swipe and be done with it, throw it in my purse type thing, I grab this. I love this. It's in this little white tube. Anyways, it is like my go-to if I just want a pop of, if I want to pop up my lashes. I can't talk today. Like, good Lord. If I want to pop up my lashes and just kind of say, oh, I just tried, type thing. And I just like it's effortless and you just do it. So anyways, then next for my eyeshadow, this is the only eyeshadow. I meant eyeliner. Good God, like I said, I can't talk. So this is the only eyeliner I've ever owned, ever. And I got this like a year ago. It says it's Maybelline. Well, it's not it says, but it's Maybelline's masterpiece. It's Maybelline New York Master Precise by Eye Studio. It's in black. The only color of eyeliner I'll ever get. If there was a blue eyeliner that wasn't neon, I'd get it. Like if there was a deep blue type of color by Maybelline, I would so get it. But there is not. At least not where I shop. So, yeah. Anyways, on to, okay, so this is my foundation beauty blender. As you can see, it is well loved, well loved. And yes, it is washed. This is my damp beauty blender, completely washed, and it's stained because that's how often I use it. These are my concealer and this is my concealer beauty blender. As you can see, again, it is stained very, very well because I use it a lot. And this is my kind of mixing everything together beauty blender for my foundation. I have washed this and washed this and washed this. It is stained beyond belief. I have to get new ones soon. And then my brush collection. Oh my good God. My brush collection is small, but this is I love Echo Tools. Echo Tools. This is for angled liner. This is my big, nice and fluffy blush brush. This is what I buff out my blush with every day, and contour and make sure they mix all together. And also by Echo Tools. This is also by Echo Tools. This is the complexion blending. So this is the foundation brush along with this one. These are my two fluffy brushes that I love dearly. This black one is by e.l.f. and this other one is by the Echo Tools. I have an array of brushes, you know, and such. This one is my eyeshadow brush, shadow smudge brush. This one I use to mainly do the bottom lash row or the bottom lashes of my eye and the bottom lid, due to the fact that it's for smudging specifically. And then this is my tried and true angled shader. This is for getting really close to the eye with the eyeshadow to the lid, where the lid meets the eyelashes. And then this is my e.l.f. brush, my eyeshadow brush. This is my tried and true. I've had it for 10 years plus brush. I love this brush. I will never get rid of it, ever, ever, ever. And then this is my lip brush. And I believe this is also by e.l.f. It just says lip brush, so I believe it's by e.l.f., but I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. And I absolutely love this brush for if I want to get a nice, precise line all the way around. It's so nice. So nice, so easy to use. And then I have my tried and true eyelash curler. That's kind of self-explanatory. I don't think I have really anything else to show you. Oh, these are my EOS eggs. I absolutely love them. This one is mint. I mixed up tops because I love a color mismatch. So this one is mint. This one is mint. I have a couple of mints. Actually, yeah, these are both mints. And then this one is peach. Love this one. And then this one is the raspberry, either raspberry or strawberry, one of the two. I know it looks orange on the computer, but it is actually red, a reddish pink. This one is strawberry. I absolutely, oh my God, love this one. And this one is a cute little, it's another strawberry. Well, actually, this one's cherry and this one's strawberry. I'm sorry. This one's cherry, this little red one, and red and orangey pink one. And then this one is the strawberry one. So yeah, that is basically all of my makeup in my box. But what I love most is I use to get it all off. So to get everything, and I mean everything off. I even use this when I use like my clay masks or my like after I've washed everything off, I just run this over my skin, just kind of get everything, all the little residue and everything like that off. Is the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. This is a refill pack. I only get the refill packs just because they're easier to pack in my box and easier to pack in my purse. So I get those, and I actually have 2 packets here. I think I explained everything in my box to you guys. If you have like, hey, you know, any questions, hey, you know, where'd you get this? Or hey, where'd you get that? Or hey, how long have you had that? And why do you still keep it? Or any questions at all, you know, just let me know, and I'll, you know, obviously I'll respond because I respond to anyone who has questions for me. I love makeup. I have since I was little. I never really got too into it like Jeffree Star or Emmanuel Mouet, you know. But I am starting to. And it's cool because my cousin can help me in that realm because she's really good. I mean, she's not Jeffree Star level quite yet, but she's getting there. And I'm not even kidding. Words can't even explain how good she is at makeup. Like, she is phenomenal. And she did my makeup once, and legitimately it was the best face of makeup. I think I have a picture actually. That's the cool part about this is I actually have a picture of myself with the makeup. It's actually pretty awesome to see because my cousin doesn't do my, like, I don't have people do my makeup very often. Yeah. So that is the picture of me with my makeup completely done. My cousin did everything, the foundation, the eyeliner. Good God, was it difficult because I kept wanting to open my eye. And she did the lips, she did my hair, like, it was an awesome day. So, anyways, I'm gonna conclude this video. My final thoughts are, I love anything to do with makeup, and I'm trying to see what I should review and, what I should make videos of and, da 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 da, all that sort of stuff. So I will always keep it real, always keep it honest. I will never lie to you. You know, um, it's like Jeffree Star always says, I'm gonna give you the true tea, you know. So yeah, if you have, like I said, if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, just let me know. Just write comment down below, and I'll get back to you, or I'll comment back to you. Stuff like that. It'll be fun, and I just really, really, really want to get my channel up and running, and be able to be a YouTuber, and share my life and share my opinions and stuff like that with you guys too, because I believe that I really do have something to say, and I'm not your average billionaire starting out with billions of dollars. No, I'm starting out from nothing, and yeah, that's me. Starting out with nothing, from nowhere, just the middle of the country, nowhere. um you know and yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope to see you again on my videos real soon. Bye.